We're rolling, so
rolling.
you're 3.
All right. Hello, watcher or listener. Welcome to the Science Fair channel. This isn't our usual Chris and Tim are Unstoppable podcast. This is a podcast shot and recorded in Philadelphia with my buddy Dom Lopez. Toilet Break at
What's
Toilet
up?
Break
How's
on
it
Instagram.
going?
It's going good, man. You invited me. Dom works at this space that we're filming, and he was like, I was in town for the holidays. He was like, hey, why don't we shoot a little podcast for fun? And I said, why not? Because I'll take advantage of any space I can. So
And for
I
the
just
folks,
use people for
We're
their
actually
resources.
using this keyboard to switch.
Yes,
You wanna tell them?
he's a bit of the technical
So
director here.
I'm going to be doing this.
Yeah, he's
while we're-
toggling our shots right now. We have 3 cameras. This is a very big upgrade from our usual production at Chris and Tim are Unstoppable Studios.
This is Philly, baby.
This is Philly, baby. Hey, it's no fucking Chi-Town here.
I'm
Brotherly love is out there. Brotherly love is outside waiting for us.
I'm very glad to have my dear friend Tim home. And
Shucks.
it's been a minute.
It has been.
Really,
It's
been a minute.
been about a year since I've seen you in person. We keep in touch, but sometimes lives get in the way, and long time no see, my friend. You work here. Tell us about your role here.
So right here, Philly Cam is the name of the place.
Shout out
And
Philly Cam.
we're actually public access, and we sort of do a lot of stuff. We're a membership based organization.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of folks coming in trying to make their own content, and so we help them do that. We have the studio here. We have a big main studio in the back.
Yeah, it's very it's a bigger deal than I thought. I wasn't sure. I never seen any photos or videos. I mean, you are the social media manager. You should have forwarded me some of the material so I could have got mentally prepared for this, because this is huge compared to what I thought. I was like, this is an old rinky-dinky studio from like the 70s or something.
One
all
computer.
analog. There's a guy smoking in the back
Yeah.
who's gonna be our like operator or like engineer or something. And I was like, no, it's modern. Look at all this. We got LEDs. We got cranes. We got fucking mics with arms.
Yeah, I am the reels guy, so I'm the social media guy.
I thought you said you're the realest guy. I was like, that's for sure.
That's
You're the
that's
realest-
also true.
You're the realest
think.
guy I know. But no, it's fascinating to be in such a cool space, because I'm not in these spaces often as I'd like to be.
Right.
But so yeah, no, let's just dive right into it. Like, how did we meet, Dom? Do you know the exact moment? It's a little hazy for me. I'm 2 years your senior, so.
Right. Yeah, 2 years apart. I thought you guys were so cool back in high school.
Well, now I realize how fucking lame you are.
Back in high school, that's where we met.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You guys, I thought the senior class was just one of the coolest groups of people ever.
I think everybody does at that age. You're
Right.
a lower classman. You see the upperclassmen. You're just like, wow, they're living life to the fullest. They're the top of their game.
Right. And I knew you, like, vaguely. I can't remember the first time I met you, but I know we got close during that UArts
Oh yeah,
thing, which was 2020,
it was that and
6
also-
years ago.
Yeah, dude, 6 years ago. Yeah, it was. Well, we met technically in like 2019. Like, we were becoming acquainted with each other, and then 2020 we were starting to get closer. We drove downtown, close to here. Drove downtown for a spring semester course. So we got it like comped from like the fee waiver. Remember? Do you remember that? Our media teacher. We were like, I don't want to pay $70 for this class. He was like, I have a coupon. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And we used it. I think Chris couldn't get one for his class, so he had to pay a little bit of money. And he was like, I had to pay $20. You guys just got it for free. We were like, yeah, dude.
Because he did the directing one, right?
Yes.
And you wanted to do that one.
So yeah, we were gonna do that one together, but I ended up I think it filled up the slots, and then I was like, I'll do a screenwriting class, and then I found out you were doing it, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like, us 3 can just all go downtown together every Saturday morning, drive at like ass crack of dawn. No, it wasn't that early. I had to pick Chris up from like the bus stop every morning, because he would have to get up at like like 6 or 7 to get to us at like 8, and then
Right.
be there at 9 or something. But that class was short lived because of the freaking pandy wandy pandemic.
Oh, right. Pandemic. cut
Yeah,
it off.
dude.
Yeah.
We had a nice professor, Sean Hogan.
Sean
I'm
Hogan
name
was the
dropping.
man.
Name dropping. He loved the movie Tremors.
Oh,
you remember
did you
that?
watch that when he
No.
took?
I would think to myself, like, this is the best written Hollywood movie ever. They made
Oh, he
several
said
of
that,
them.
right?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He was like fucking big worms going into fucking holes and Kevin Bacon, man. I was like,
I've been meaning to watch it.
I mean, whenever I think of Tremors, I think of Sean Hogan, Mr. Sean Hogan.
Right.
But I never really cared enough. I also, that class was kind of phoning it in because I would always wait till like the morning of to finish assignments.
Do you remember the time where you forgot to do?
I know what you're saying. I know you're bringing
No, but
it up.
it's not like everyone's forgotten to do their homework, right? Like totally.
Yeah.
I
Well, 'cause
remember
you gotta
the
remember,
story.
guys, it's extracurricular. This is a extra class. Even though it was a passion, like, a passion project kind of
Right.
thing. It was hard to focus on that on the side of doing like my senior stuff.
Oh, for sure.
So I will give myself some grace there.
Of course. I remember the story because of his inspiring pep talk that he gave. Do you remember that? You remember that?
I kind of do. Can you refresh my memory?
Oh, he was like, it's not, I'm not upset. I don't care because really it's about you and your personal growth.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, man, the only person that you're, sort of fucking up is yourself. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, well,
I remember that. That's what really stuck with me.
Yeah, because I think that I would argue it made it much worse because he made
Really?
me. I don't think it was worse, but I think definitely it was like, I'm not mad at you, but you should be mad at yourself. That's how I kind of took it because I was more disappointed in myself than like, because you think of a professor or like mentor, you go like, oh, I don't want to upset them or disappoint them,
Right.
but he was flipping it where it's like, this is like your class that you willingly signed up for,
Yeah.
and you want to do this for a career,
Right.
and so it's on you when you don't do your work. Like, I'm not going to punish you, but you should punish yourself. And then I just like whipped myself in the back with a fucking twig outside the building.
That didn't sit right with you, what he said?
I honestly don't think about it too much. It's like I'm reliving the traumatic experience.
Crazy, just like a few weeks before COVID.
Yeah,
kind
dude.
of insane.
Dude, yeah, I think what happened was they canceled the like 1 week we were supposed to go.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, just indefinitely. Like, they were like indefinitely
Right.
over. And I'm like, dude, we had like 3 or 4 weeks left. Or we actually had a good amount of weeks left.
And then a few years later, dude, UArts shut
Yep.
down.
UArt's gone. Wow, I actually forgot about that.
Yeah.
They are gone. I got rejected from that school.
Imagine if you went there, man.
My fucking diploma would mean nothing. I don't actually think
You would have
that's
made it
true.
out just in time, I think, right?
Yeah.
Was this last year or
was
this
it,
year?
I think it was 2 years ago. So no, I would have been fucked. I'm glad because I applied to a good amount of schools and I got into all of them, but that was the one school that was, I gave them a whole like portfolio. I had videos I made and whatever it was, but they just sent me like a rejection letter. And I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then I didn't care. But I think a little insecure because I was like, everyone and their mother got into this school. And then why not me? I
Right.
was a little offended. I get offended easily. You guys know. You guys know.
Would you say-
The 20 listeners that know me.
You got more than that.
Oh, really?
You got thousands of views on the foot pod.
Let's not talk about the foot pod. It's very
Foot
touchy
pod is-
subject. You signed away for my team to not talk about the foot pod. It's touchy.
NDA.
NDA, yeah. I have an agent with me, a Philly representative, and I can't believe you breached the contract. Let's just move on, please.
Okay.
I don't even want to get into
All right.
it. But yeah. So we got close during that course, but
And then through,
we
our
were
other
in a band
friends,
together.
Right.
I was in a band with Dom, and if you know, Pauline was also on the guest pod or pod 10. She was the bassist, keys, and then me drums. So we got pretty close doing that.
Yeah.
And then I went to Chicago. We still kind of kept the band going though.
You
I was
left
kind
me.
of like from afar, like, yay, and we'd write stuff or whatever, but I was replaced constantly, which is totally okay. I'm not offended by that whatsoever. Not offended. Because that's just how it is in the biz, you know.
Bringing up past grievance.
Hey, man, you brought up Sean freaking Hogan, man. I wonder what he's up to.
Yeah, what is he up? What do you think he's doing right now?
Probably teaching other courses.
Not at UArts.
Definitely. Maybe at your school, at Drexel.
I don't.
Or Temple. I can't see him
He's not
going.
even I have a feeling he's not in the city anymore.
He killed himself. We shouldn't touch
That's
that.
heavy,
But
man.
would actually imagine if I was like right or
You
something,
got that right.
or knock on wood.
If you
I
brought
don't-
it upon, like, you
yeah,
just
I
got
brought
the
it into
thought.
existence. There's a story in the paper. Mr. Sean Hogan, beloved professor of
Oh man.
spring programs.
Didn't
at
you say
UI.
you saw an identical name on like a receipt?
Yes. So I work at like a cafe, and I saw like a food order, and it did say Sean Hogan. I think I sent it to you.
You did, yeah.
And it was spelt the same. It was like everything was identical. So I'm like, maybe he moved. Hey, maybe we moved to Chicago together secretly. Didn't know this. But yeah, enough about my food service job. It's not very pleasant.
I want to bring up an elephant in the room.
Oh, is the elephant in the room with us?
Where's the elephant? Where's Chris?
Where's Christopher?
Where is Christopher?
Christopher Hill. He is in freaking, I think, Texas. He was in the South
right?
of
Yeah.
some kind. He was traveling to Dallas, the enemy of this city, for the NFL.
And his Eagles gear. He's got to be careful.
He was
right?
wearing an Eagles hat
That's
on his
crazy.
way to Dallas. No, he was asking for trouble, if I may say. But yeah, he was in like Oklahoma. He's with his wife's family, which is crazy to say. Every time I say his wife,
I was gonna
always
say
shocks me.
for me it's tough, but I thought you guys would probably get used to it by now because it's been a minute.
Well,
right?
I don't refer to his wife as his wife. You know,
Right,
like I
right.
say
It's
her
just-
name,
yeah.
but it's just when I am talking to someone who doesn't know Chris,
Right.
I have to say like his wife, just because that for a frame of reference.
Right.
But it is always it is still surreal to me. I think because I'm like none of my friends are married, but him currently.
Yeah.
But how about you getting married soon? Thinking
know,
about kids?
Never know what's around the corner. No, I'm definitely an I don't know guy. Like
I was gonna joke like wear like a ring on my wedding finger, wedding ring finger. I was gonna do it, bring it like come here with it on and not say it. And if you noticed, I would joke that I was like engaged.
I would notice the second I saw.
I guess I don't wear enough rings to.
What about you though? You know you're getting.
Am I?
I mean, you're actually in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, marriage, is not something like you. It's not really on my mind a
I
lot.
don't think about it too much.
Same with my partner, not really on the mind. I mean, it's not like, some people aspire to like have a family, get married, kids, have a house. Like I'm like, once I have a career, I feel stable, then I start thinking about that stuff.
Yeah.
Which
If
maybe
we're so
never.
lucky, if we're so lucky in this economy,
In these trying times.
it's trying times.
Um,
But no, Chris, if you're watching this, I love you very much. I hope you're doing well.
aw, little love letter.
Wish you were here right now. I hope I get to see you soon.
Yeah, man. I'll see you like next week or something.
You guys are someone's throwing a party, right? For
Yeah,
New Year's.
Chris is throwing a party. I will probably be there.
You doing any like throwing a birthday party for yourself when you get back?
That's the thing. Every time for birthday, like here, I'm having something with my family. I'm really bad at making plans, so I never actually end up like things come to fruition very late. I guess in the process, the week I'm here.
Right.
But I don't have any plans as of now. I was thinking go karting would be fun with some family.
Ooh.
I was like, I don't go karting ever. Like, that's like a special fun thing. I usually my couple birthdays, I've been going bowling, which has been fun.
Are you good at bowling?
No, I'm good. It depends. Like, I'll have a really good game, and I'm getting like spares and strikes, and I'm killing it. And then just like I start just sucking. I think I get too excited at the top, so I'm like just going ham, and I'm actually I'm not thinking too much about it, and then I start thinking too much.
Yeah.
And getting too like into specific like throws and angle, and it's horrible. I'm not consistent with my bowling.
The hardest part, yeah, is being consistent. I got a double strike.
Got a double
few weeks ago.
strike. Where are you going?
You know Penndale?
I think so.
It's near Oxford Valley.
Oh shit, yeah.
Go with Nick and
Aw, that's
the
fun.
boys from back.
Yeah, you guys got a little like boys club. You guys
It's
always
fun, it's a good
got
time.
your little crew. You guys go. Not a little crew. I'm joking.
Little
I jest.
entourage.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit of an entourage. It's also sweet. You guys are all still buddies, you know, because it's so hard after high school to like maintain that kind of
Most of those
male
guys,
group friendship. You know.
most of those guys are from middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have many middle school friends besides Chris, really. You know, that I like. I'm consistently in touch with. It is kind of rare for me. I'm in a rare situation where I actually have a friend that I go back so far with that I'm like still friends with. Like that's not common, you know? Like in most people, like common, like the average person doesn't have a friend that goes that back.
My buddy Nick, I think he's the furthest back, goes to kindergarten. And Jason. And
Well, that is further than me. I mean, that's even more rare, I would argue.
yeah.
Do you ever like think you take that for granted?
It's a good question. I think it can be easy to forget that you've known that person for so long.
Because they've just been in your life for so long.
Right. And when I tell someone else, like, they're like, oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I guess that is pretty cool because it's been such a long... And, you know, people change.
Yeah.
And you would think that we would become different people in most cases, but...
That, and then you also think, like, that you think everybody has that because you're so, like, conditioned with
Exactly.
being in this friendship. And then when people say, like, no, I don't have anything like that, or I don't know anyone really that has a friend that long that dates that far back, it is really... It always like kind of shifts things into perspective for me a little bit, you know.
Perfectly said, and it's like we take for granted the good things for sure.
Oh my God,
We remember the bad, the small things that.
Sean fucking Hogan, man, yeah, I remember his ass.
Do you actually do you like Sean Hogan, or does he have like a stain in your?
No, I didn't dislike him. I'm just purely doing a bit. He was nice. It was also just cool to learn something in the field, you know, like early on.
Right.
Because I feel like, you know, for the audience that doesn't know, we went to an arts high school, so that's also a different thing entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
that was cool.
It was cool, you know. It is not what it's made out to be, like Victorious style, you know, like environment. I feel like a lot of people think when you say you went to an arts high school, it's like Victorious or
dude
some
with a
shit.
puppet, like Robbie walking around.
You know what there is though? Girls that just play ukulele in the hallways as
singing.
they walk to class. Yeah, and they're just singing like 21 Pilots or something, and you're like, oh my God. It's actually just more insufferable sometimes. But it's like funny because you think like in regular high school, like movies and shows, like people are getting into spats and fights and food fights and, you know, just taking people's lunch money. But our school, it's like, he said like a word that's not acceptable anymore. You know what I mean?
It was very like safe.
Yeah, it's very
good.
Champagne problems for high school, you know?
Yeah, first world sort of.
I wouldn't say first world because, you know, it was a public school. It was not like a charter school or a private
Nick
university.
Wells. Do you remember that? Or were you there for that? Nick Wells?
Was that the man who threatened?
Yes.
You said his full name. I'm surprised.
We can cut it out. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean,
I wonder what he's up to.
Doubt he's listening to a random podcast.
I'm just taking from your playbook. You guys are dropping names.
Okay, no, hey, we're playing them by our rules. Let's go. No, there was a. Well, this was pretty public. Everyone in the school knew about this. So we had a kid who shall remain named Nick, I guess.
Nick W.
Nick NW.
NW.
He threatened. He was in an altercation with a student in a class, and then he threatened to like bring a gun to the school we went to. I guess specifically to target this kid. It was like racially motivated too. I would say.
I didn't know all this. I just knew about.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, it's funny. Me and Chris just talked about this recently.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it was on the air, but it was. No, I mean it's not a thing. I mean it was a public thing. A lot of people didn't go to school. Did you go to school that day when it was like?
No, I didn't go.
I didn't go either because I was like, Mom, dude, what if, you know?
Was your mom pushing you to go?
No, but there were people like friends of mine that went. They're like, it's not going to happen, and it didn't.
It didn't.
They were very smart to know it wasn't going to happen. But you're like,
you can never know. I mean,
yes. Imagine.
Yeah, you got to play safe.
Yeah, if you went to school knowing like there might be something, and then there is, but like nobody went to school that day.
Yeah, it was pretty
It's like a
dead.
ghost town.
Ghost town, yeah.
I saw people posting videos on like Snapchat, and there's like no
people.
one in class. It was like 3 people in a classroom. Halls were empty, and I'm just like, I get to stay home and fuck around, just do nothing.
Right. Yeah, crazy times.
Crazy times. It is like unfortunately our generation kind of issue.
Oh, for sure, man.
Everyone,
America.
I mean, yeah, but it started when like our parents were definitely like adults, right?
Right, like Columbine was
the first, but yeah, like my parents were like it was never an issue because they were like they relish in the fact that was the best time to be alive was when they were kids. It's like shut up,
dude. Yeah.
But how would you describe living in Philly your whole life? Tell the audience who's listening.
So it's a war zone.
It's a free for all. People are getting stabbed.
No, I mean, I don't know how bad is the crime bad in Chi?
We are neck and neck for cities that are
you guys are
known for crime.
Bigger though, so like is it proportional?
Yeah, I think Chicago. I think it is above by a place marker, but here we're a close second. I think for being smaller too, but
I mean, I just think.
But then you think New York's fucking awful. Like
right,
things happen everywhere.
I think it's like a country as a whole that's like having issues, for a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I mean here, but I can only speak here. Like homeless, it's pretty bad.
Oh, it's horrible in Chicago too.
Crime. I mean, I see stuff on the Citizen app. I've never been.
I can't have the Citizen app. I would get too
freaks
paranoid.
you out. Yeah.
It's more, in times when you're both when I'm in Chicago and when I've been here in like especially like North Philly, when you hear something and you go, is that a firework? It's like, no, we're not close to a holiday.
There's no party happening.
It's 2 a.m. I don't think that's a firework, but then you just kind of say, yeah, we're just going to say it was, to make yourself feel better. But,
yeah,
it unfortunately just that is America. Like I think every major city in America
exactly
goes through this, but then people just harp on it and it gets, it's a talking point.
I mean, benefits, definitely very walkable city.
Oh yeah.
I bike to work when it's warm out. It's like half hour. I could walk to work, it's doable.
Yeah.
Take the buses. SEPTA's pretty good. I know.
I don't fuck with SEPTA.
Well, you
Even
don't
though
fuck with the train, right?
I don't fuck with the L. Yeah, the L here I don't like as much. I've been on the L here a shorter amount of times, and I've had crazier things happen to me on the L there than in Chicago, and I've been there for 4 years,
right.
almost 5 now, or 5, yeah, 5 years. But
you would like the trolleys.
I've been punched in the face on the train in Chicago.
Have you told the pilot about that?
I don't know, actually. I said I got hit by a car, but I just get beat.
There's been a lot of stuff that's...
ragdoll, dude. I get fucking ragged on the streets.
What's that about?
So, it was my sophomore year of college. I was on the Red Line in Chicago, going downtown from like Lincoln Park area. Hey, Chicago locals, you know what's up. Philly, just bear with me. But it was like 1 a.m. Not the best time, not the wisest time to go on the train, especially downtown. Mm-hmm. But it was like me and 2 other friends. We were all kind of sloshed, slightly, not too fucked up. So I was cognizant, but I guess I should have thought a little bit about what we were doing going on the train that late. But we were on the train. We were talking about the most innocent subject. Books. We were talking about like books we want to read, books we've read. It's like nothing could go wrong.
Right.
And then a man approaches me. I'm in between my 2 friends, and he's like, "Stop talking shit! Like, stop talking shit about me! Stop talking about me!" And I'm like trying not to look at him, so I'm like looking down. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know, because like I'm panicking, 1, because he's just screaming at me. He's a bigger guy, and 2, I don't know. I'm just now seeing this man, but he's claiming I've been talking shit about him.
He's looking directly at you.
He's looking directly at me. He's like, "Stop talking shit! Stop talking about me!" And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm just like looking down, like not trying to give him the wrong impression or look, because he's obviously fucking off the rails. We're on a train.
Big dude.
What?
Big dude.
Bigger, stockier, sturdy. But I'm definitely puny compared to him.
Right.
and then I'm just not looking at him, and then he just square hits me in the forehead. But honestly, I didn't really hurt. It didn't hurt much at all, actually, but it left like a red mark. But
Right.
it was just so shocking. It was so polarizing to be fucking
Stunned.
hit in the face.
Yeah.
Just so quickly, too. It happened all so fast.
Right.
And he kind of like did it. He kind of, it was like he pulled back.
Quick, yeah.
He didn't like lean into
Right.
it. So it didn't really hurt, but it was just so shocking. And I just tried to cover my face when he did, after he did it. So he didn't like hit me again or, God forbid, do anything else. But then
That's crazy.
he just muttered to himself and walked off onto the next train. And I was just like, oh my God. And my friends were like, are you okay? I was like, guys didn't even bother to tell me.
Did you say that?
No, I totally understood. It is a pretty scary situation to be in the
Right.
middle of. And I'm quite literally the center of that whole situation. In the middle of my two friends and the one being yelled and berated at. But
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't terrible after. I mean, then there's this guy who saw it all happen and he was like, he was just asking questions about us. And we were just like, okay, who is this guy? And he's like, oh, that guy who just punched you. He's like, yeah, he's total schizophrenic. Like, he's crazy. And I was like, oh, so you knew.
He knew exactly.
You knew this was going to happen to me. You knew. And that guy was walking towards me. I was getting hit in the face. And he just watched from a distance like a fly on a wall. And that guy pisses me off
He
more than
pissed
the
you off more
freaking
than the
loony who hit me in the head.
Have you ever seen the dude again? Or no?
No. There have been people. Have you seen the same people on like the public transit?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They feel like characters. Like I'm like, do they only like exist on these? Because not even saying they're like people that are like unhoused or whatever, but people that are like I just have happened to be on the train at the same amount of times with the same people, or like the train or bus.
Right.
There's like this like meek older man who had like. He had like a white beard, but it was only on his cheeks and his chin, and he was bald. But he didn't have like any mustache hair.
No, yeah.
It's kind of similar to how your facial hair grows.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like everywhere, and then like a little bit here.
Right. Dude, I'm
Not trying to shit on
dying
you.
for a mustache.
You're dying for a mustache. I shaved all my facial hair recently.
It's like a saber tooth or something.
That's actually probably the perfect comparison to make. But yeah, he's just like this meek older man who's like very quiet and like kind of stoic. He seemed very like just he looked like if something were to go awry, he was on the scene to investigate and stop trouble, almost like a superhero, Sabretooth-esque, but good, a good Sabretooth.
You said an older guy, right? Yeah, you said
guy.
white. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He was like probably late, like probably like 60s,
Okay.
something like
A lot
that.
of characters in cities, man.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I sort of love about it. There's so many people, and then when you go to New York, especially, like just like walking down the street, there's just like
New York, it's a whole different vibe.
in earshot. There's like 10 languages that you're hearing. I don't know if that's like Chicago, but
Yeah, a lot of Spanish speakers in
Okay.
Chicago. I think the Spanish population is pretty high there. Yeah, I live in a Polish neighborhood or like in
okay.
Chicago, so a lot of Polish speaking people in my building. I think the owner is a Polish person. He's always in Poland, so he. What do you call a Polish person? I don't know.
Wait.
Nah, I don't know. Let's not touch this. Let's not touch this.
No, it's like a pole, right?
I think that's a dated World War II reference.
Is it?
I don't know.
You might be right.
I might be wrong, but if I'm right, we're not cutting that out. All right. Anyway. Yeah, no.
Who cares? Huh?
Being in the city is awesome. I mean, because I was telling you off the air, being in Northeast Philly, you feel a little stranded sometimes.
Right. You're
Especially
up there.
when I visit for holidays, I come home, I'm with my parents, respectively, and it's like, if they're not there with their car, I can't go anywhere,
You have the regional though.
And that you are right, but I'm lazy and I don't. I actually don't mind taking it. Like I took it one of the times I was to see you. We met at the is it Jefferson Station, 30th?
Oh, 30th, right in West.
Yeah.
When was
Yeah.
this?
A year or two ago. I remember taking it. I took it with you. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway,
we saw Beach House. I think we took the train down.
we did. That is when we went.
was
that was nice. He
few years ago.
treated me to a show to
was a good
Beach
show.
House. That was a great show.
Kurt Vile.
Yeah, Kurt Vile opened by himself. You know, you had a little acoustic. I like Kurt Vile, local guy.
He's
You know,
he is local.
he's a Pennsylvania-ish, but Philly, I guess, claims him now.
A lot of good music out this year. I think he dropped an album this year. I listened to something this year of his.
I saw Courtney Barnett was coming back, which I haven't heard her name in a while because they
yeah.
did the Duel album a couple years ago. That was pretty popular.
Right.
But I was gonna ask, how do you feel about people that claim Philly but aren't from Philadelphia, born and
Right.
raised? Like they say, I live in Philly, I'm from Philly, and then they say, oh, I'm from Yardley or something.
Oh, like it's like close. Like they were from the suburbs.
Well,
but
like yes, like a suburban area, I guess. Because I think like when people say Ben Salem or some like Montgomery County or Delco, like that's still Ben Salem is pushing it a little bit for me, but Delco and like Montgomery County are pretty like Philly. Like I would say that those are Philadelphia areas. I don't know though. Like how do you feel about?
I think
I want to hear your 2 cents.
definitely a case by case basis. Because if you're growing up in like a suburb,
And it's like you're in a
you're
big
not
house.
from Philly, dude. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you don't have
Philly
that grit. You know.
It's a cluster of like row homes, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of just the urban planning of Philly is so bunched in
Yeah,
and
very
tight.
clustered. I know what you mean.
You develop a sort of different lifestyle than those growing up in Ben Salem. So I don't know if I would like
You're saying different kind of like mentalities, different kind
Yeah.
of outlooks on life. Because
yeah.
I mean, especially when you're from a city as opposed to a suburb, you have a certain like, I mean, you have a different perspective, but there's also like I think when you live in a city, you get a bit of an edge, a bit. I
That's-
won't claim every city.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You know, it's like I
We're
wouldn't.
better than the people from the suburbs.
Well, if you like that edge, I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely, whatever your cup of tea is.
Yeah, I got some tea right here.
I mean, some of my closest friends, they're
Tea.
they're suburb boys. You know.
That's true. I'm not bashing a suburb or anyone from a suburb. You know, sometimes you are from like a rural area. Is that, am I using the word correctly?
Rural is like very like I think more like
Like
tumbleweeds,
like space. That like I'm thinking the Midwest, like rural areas like Indiana
right.
or like Wisconsin or
You've
something.
been up there, right?
I have. I've been actually. I just went to Wisconsin this summer. I went to the Dells. If you know the Wisconsin Dells, it's like the water park capital of the country.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty like crazy.
You go down some slides.
Oh, I was slipping and I was sliding, my
That's
friend.
awesome.
It was fun, but it feels like everything's a fucking advertisement there. You know what I mean? Like
For more
because
water parks.
when no, like they're all like competing and like advertising for their own parks, but they're all like within like radius of each other. So it's like this big park, it's like Poseidon's Gate, and there's like big like numbers and arrows that are like, come here, it's only this much money. And you're like, okay, cool. And then there's like
Another
like
one.
the like fucking like bear cabin resort, and then you're like, and they're like, go here, it's cheaper, you know, or something. And you're like, I'm overwhelmed because I've never been anywhere else in Wisconsin. That was the only area, and it's a very commercial place, you know, like there's just so much stuff there. It's not like I'm like, does anyone live in the Wisconsin Dells? Like, is it
How'd you get up
residential? Drove.
How long is that drive?
Like only 3 hours. It's not bad from where I'm at, but yeah, it was really fun. Have you done any trips traveling? Are you just staying remote?
Staying remote is at my house. I went to Boston for work.
Oh wow, for work.
Yeah, we
Traveling
had to
for
work
work
trip.
seems so fancy to me.
We do this yearly thing called ACM, like the convention thing for
Okay.
like public media.
Oh, and you have a little booth.
A little booth, little table, and it's like in a different place every year.
Mm-hmm.
This June it was in Boston. I had some family in Boston,
Oh,
so I saw them as well.
and you got to stay somewhere, I assume, like that. You got
Yeah.
to stay there for a
Yeah.
day. That's fun.
A few days, 4 days.
How was Boston? Did you encounter any thick accents?
It's actually no, I don't know why, but it's a lot of water. It's a lot of colleges, a
Yeah,
lot of rivers, it's a college town, and the architecture is great.
I have seen pictures. It looks really beautiful.
It's a really beautiful city.
I had a layover there once as a kid, and I was a layover, so I didn't do anything.
Where
But
are you headed?
I think California. I went there a long time ago with my mom because I think I have some step family there. Is that the word, step family?
family.
But yeah, it was like the stewardess was very Boston.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I don't even want to attempt a Boston.
You know I
accent.
can't do accents.
I really want to hear you try, but it's
offensive.
it's okay. It's offensive.
All my accents are offensive because they just
Well,
mesh.
it's weird because it's like the same accent that you do for every accent. It's like this ambiguous like area. You don't know where it's from because it kind of has it. Kind of beautiful in that way. It's kind of like
funny story.
It's like a tapestry of different voices.
I had a theater final about a few weeks ago.
To act.
I had to act,
Ooh.
and I had to have a British accent, and so I did it, and it was like melding into Australian, like towards the end.
Wait, you were doing a British accent on stage?
I
It
was.
was like Shakespearean.
No, just like it's like Alfred the Butler sort of British.
Oh, like Master Wayne, Master Bruce.
See, you're good at it.
I can do so, but then I get in my head too much. Like in college, Chris, we would be at parties and he did like the comedy program, so he was with a bunch of comedians, and impressions are the freaking shit in comedy.
Good impression is so funny.
They're great, but then when you're at a party and your friend goes, "Hey guys, this is Tim. Do your fucking Martin Short impression," and you're like, "Oh."
You're on spot.
And then I'm stunned, and I don't know any of these people. I'm also not a performer, so I just clam up, and I'm just like I can either do it because I have like the fear instinct, like I just have to do something, or I just am like, nah, don't do that to me.
What happened that time?
I probably did it, but I probably didn't feel good about it. But everyone told me it was okay and fine.
Not to put you on spot, but
my Martin Short impression.
Short.
Well, I only say one phrase.
Okay,
it's an impression. It's kind of derivative. It's an impression of a person doing an impression.
Can I hear it? If you're ready.
So okay, camera's on me. This is Martin Short telling someone to throw a object that's on fire into a pool. Okay, we ready? You slating me?
Yeah. Tim Martin Short impression. Take one.
Okay. Throw it in the pool. That's it. That's all I can say.
Have you tried expanding?
No.
Your...
I've only said that because honestly, it's good enough where no one asks for more. But it's not good, really. But
that is good.
There are some impressions that you know what I do? I think Chris told this to me a while ago. I'm a good mimic.
Well, isn't that what an impressionist is?
True, but I never noticed that about myself. Like if I hear something, I can almost usually do it the same, like with the same like cadence or intonation. You know what I mean? Because in like a way of a parrot almost. Like I can kind of do it if I'm watching a show and they say something that's like in a certain way that's funny to me. Like I'll laugh because of the way they said it, and then I'll say it that way. I don't know. I've been watching too much Always Sunny, and Glenn Howerton is my favorite actor on that show.
I haven't seen one episode.
My mom hasn't either.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people here that I know have not seen the show, which is kind of strange because I'm like, you would at least give it a go if you're from here. Oh, yeah, you're not from Philly if you haven't seen Always Sunny in Philly.
I have to watch. And I have to watch Curb, but I want to watch Curb more than I want to watch It's Always.
You would like Always Sunny. I know your sense of humor is sometimes a little specific because I know I'm going to air this out right now. So, excuse me, I got the burps. Dom does not like I Think You Should Leave. Tim Robinson.
I never said
that. When we watched it a couple years ago when it was getting popular, you were like, I just don't really find this funny.
My professor has shown it's like hit or miss for me.
Mm-hmm. I will agree that is fair. Not every sketch is funny.
The coffin, the thing I laugh at the most that makes me crack up is the coffin.
You know why? I know why.
Why?
Because you have like that similar sense of humor that I also like, but you I think gravitate towards it more. Typically, is like YouTube humor,
like YouTube poop.
Yes,
shit,
I love YouTube
like
poop.
Fried.
Yes, it's like brain rot almost. Because you like Eric Andre a lot. I know.
Yeah, he's pretty.
I noticed that really about you because you'd be like, I like this type of like crazy, like hectic, random stuff. Because Tim Robinson's like specifically random, like it's like very focused on something really like observational. Not always. That guy looked kind of sketchy. Just walk by. He looked like he's on a mission or something.
No, but like I admire you and Chris's like comedy vocabulary because I feel like you were doing the episode with the 10 best comedies. It's like I haven't seen a lot of these, and like I really need to.
Yeah. And funny enough, I am known for some people. I know my mom tells me this all the time. I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of like classic movies, like films that like most people have seen. I don't really care to see sometimes. Like, I just saw Forrest Gump for the first time. Like,
Oh,
this year.
I saw that too this year.
Yeah, like,
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. It definitely makes sense why it's known as like a really like famous and like well-known legendary kind of comedy, but it was more sad to me. I was actually very
You don't
touched.
like the sad?
No,
Or
I
do
liked
you-
it.
you
I
do
liked
like
it, but it was not as funny. It felt more
You're right. You're right.
it felt more tragic almost than but there is like tragedy within comedy,
Yeah.
I would say. Like kind of in some like desperateness is
Well, there's like Jim Carrey movies, like they're just straight up funny, right? Like Bruce Almighty, you guys were talking
yeah,
about.
but I mean, what I've learned and you've probably learned is like there's always a blend of drama
Right.
and comedy and drama.
Right.
But I was watching The Grinch for the holidays.
Wait, the Jim Carrey one?
Yeah. I was watching it, and like there are some moments it is like absurd, and I love like absurdist, like almost a little like surreal, you know. But that obviously isn't really surreal; it's just cartoonish. But yeah, it's like sad because he is just such a like loser, you know.
Loner, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that like in Tim Robinson stuff, you can see the sort of like desperateness of like whoever's being like ridiculed. They're just trying so hard to like
Right.
be a normal person, but they're fucking ridiculous, you know.
Yeah.
But I always think like Forrest Gump, I felt pretty sad for Gump, man.
Yeah, it's a tragic character, yeah.
With I think the stuff with the son made me
Yeah,
really sad.
that's really
that
tough.
was where I almost
Really
cried.
tough.
I almost cried. I usually don't. Hey, I don't cry. When I don't watch movies, I don't cry. But no,
I never cry.
It was more touching than I anticipated. Because
For sure.
if you haven't seen the movie, he's just like he sees his son and he's hoping he's not like him with the like the disability,
Right.
and that breaks my heart.
Oh, the running scene is so beautiful.
Oh,
When he
yeah.
breaks off the braces.
Oh
The
yeah,
leg
and
braces.
when he's a kid.
Yeah, it's so good.
yeah, it's a great movie. I mean,
The shrimp.
oh
the
yeah,
shrimp. It's just so
Lieutenant
specific.
Dan, and I think that's what
It's
I love
so
about
charming,
it. And
you
it's
know?
it's charming, it's specific, and it's memorable. It
Right.
has so many. Like, they started a fucking franchise of restaurants. Bubblegum Shrimp. It's a fucking thing.
Oh, is it a real thing?
Yeah. When I went there as a kid in like Florida, I went to Bubblegum Shrimp, not ever seeing the movie, but I just knew the reference because I was like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's from this movie Forrest Gump. And I'm like, oh, cool. No one showed me. I blame my parents for not showing me movies sometimes. When you're a kid, how the fuck am I going to seek these things out when I
parents
don't
always-
even know
Parents are bad at
the
that. Too.
movie? Yeah.
Or my mom.
Are there any like big movies you haven't seen?
Oh, tons for sure.
Tons for me too. I have one off the top of my head.
What's that? What is it?
Godfather.
Oh, you should watch Godfather.
I should.
I saw the second one recently, but I fell asleep. So maybe you should
so
see that.
fucking long.
It's kind of slow. It's very slow burn. You know,
It's almost like
that is like totally devoid.
It's almost
of
like
comedy.
hypnotic, like it could put you to bed. Like
No
it's slow
comedy.
burn.
Like, very unfunny movie.
Really?
Both of them, yeah.
Coppola is not known for his comedy. Let's be honest. I haven't seen The Conversation though, which I heard is.
Have you seen Apocalypse Now?
I have. That's one I have seen.
What do you think of that one?
It's fun. It
is fun. It's more badass.
It's an epic. When you look at the monitor, sometimes I have to glance over it myself because I'm like, "What's going on? What do I look like?" We were saying this would be distracting.
It
too.
would. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No. I'm in my.
Just wanna
I'm in
make
my
sure.
I'm in my fucking head.
I want to make sure I'm switching properly.
You're doing good. You're doing a great job from my peripheral that I'm seeing.
Trying to like,
But yeah, no. Did you see Megalopolis? Let's just jump into the
Oh.
hot top. Megadoc just came
dude,
out.
there's
Megadoc.
so many movies we need to talk about. I haven't seen you in so long.
Dude, I know. Let's get into movies.
I saw your Letterboxd review. I know you agree with me on Megalopolis. That movie was dog
It
shit.
was fucking horrible. I have friends that like it.
So I know people that like it
We're
only
in like
because
the film
it's like
world
brave.
too.
Not because it's good, but because it's like,
it's ballsy, it's courageous. Because
Right.
he was taking a huge swing at like this high concept sci-fi.
it's just so out of touch. You know,
It's so out of touch. It's so bad looking.
it is
I
ugly.
hate how it
It's
looks.
An ugly movie.
Yeah, there's AI in it too.
No.
I think the drawings of his like blueprints are fake of the city. That I don't think the acting is very good.
Oh, the writing. It's like they're talking like Shakespeare, and I'm not a big Shakespeare
There's a
fan.
scene. Doesn't he do like Hamlet or
Oh yeah,
he does? He does to be or not to be.
Like, they don't talk like normal.
And but then they do talk modern, but then they don't.
It's so
and then
bad.
they jump back and forth, and it's confusing. I don't think it's even mildly interesting to watch. I was falling asleep
Have you seen the BTS with Shia and Francis, and they're like going back and forth
arguing.
on the set?
I heard about that.
And Shia didn't like the movie, and,
Well, I don't think a lot of people did.
right?
I honestly think it's like if you're a fan of Coppola, you're just kind of gonna. It's like equivalent to how me and you feel for certain musicians. Like I feel like someone was. Weren't we talking about
Drop a
Alex
name,
G?
man. Oh, Alex.
G, and we were like, there's one song we didn't really like that much, but then one friend was like, like some other people were like, I like it, and he's like, I think anything he releases, you guys are just gonna try to like, regardless of whether it's
Oh.
bad or good to you. You know,
What song is this?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I'm not publicly bashing Alex G. I love that man.
That man is like one
He's
of
probably around the fucking
one of my
corner.
beacons.
Nah, he's.
He's in Northeast.
I know. Yeah. We read the Pitchfork. You sent me the Pitchfork.
Right. Yeah.
Or, I read 2 Pitchfork articles. I got confused.
One was the review.
One
was
is like the
interview.
profile piece
Yeah.
on him. But yeah, it's shot. I'm kind of like makes me want to like investigate and like go around Northeast to see if I would ever run into him. But I obviously that's stalkerish, and also I don't care that
you
much.
never do that.
No, just like what bar was he at? What dive bar did they do the article in? But that movie stunk, and then I saw Joker 2.
Okay.
It-
I kind of like Joker.
You know what I did right in my review? I said, this makes me want to give Megalopolis like a lower review.
Oh, because you would give Joker that same review, and then so Megalopolis has to go down.
Actually, I might have said the opposite. I might be fucking up the order. I said something where I don't. Joker 2 was.
It was fun.
It was fun, but it was bad. It was kind of
I
fun
agree.
bad, but because you were like, what the fuck is this?
I was actually irritated watching Megalopolis. When I was watching Joker 2, it was like, this is kind of,
Right, you're watching it. It's kind of like Megalopolis is like Cats.
Right.
musical.
I've never seen Cat. Did you see that one?
I tried to see it with friends, and we were just like running around the theater, like fucking around. No one was in there. It was a horrible movie. It was actually like that's when it's so bad it's not even fun
Was
to
that
watch.
back in high school? Or
Yes, it was back in high
Oh,
school.
wow.
With some people, that shall not be named because no, it was actually people in like your class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With Joker 2, dude, the courthouse blow up scene, I love that whole scene.
Well,
that
that
was
was the
amazing.
most interesting part of the movie.
Well, I actually love some of the songs. I love Daniel Johnston. And,
Okay,
and what was the other
That
one?
was cool. I was kind of shocked. when
And
they
the
played that.
Carpenters. Do you know that one?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. I don't remember where in the movie it played. I liked
Close to You by the Carpenters.
I just, what was so
Great
boring about the movie? It took place in 2 locations, but not in like a
like the prison.
not in a
and-
compelling way. It was in the prison, and it was at the courtyard, and then at the end, it's in a car.
Is that really it?
I think so. Wow. I don't even think they jumped in like flashbacks or anything. Like nothing like remotely like it was so like obviously made this with a strict like to like locate like the budget didn't allow.
I don't
for
know why
anything else.
Joaquin
Joaquin Phoenix
decided to do that. I really
yeah,
don't.
dude. I mean, he's never done a sequel, as
Yeah.
what people said. Yeah, it was a shit movie. Moving on. Let's just not even. This is old
Was this
news.
last year? This was last
Yeah,
year. Wow,
yeah,
it's been
yeah.
a minute.
Um,
I kind of see Sinners as like the Megalopolis that worked because it was
'Cause it
like
was
this
a block-
unapologetic vision that Ryan Coogler did.
I would agree. It's also an original, like, big movie,
Mm-hmm.
as like I guess people claim about Megalopolis, but I just think it was I think it was just like congratulatory, yeah, like self-indulgent, but also like he's just like, look at what I'm doing. It's so different and interesting. I sold my freaking vineyard to make this, but I like Sinners a lot. It's getting kind of snubbed
Isn't?
this award season. I think it's
I
not.
think Oscars are
Well,
gonna
because
come
let's
in.
be real, it came out so early in the year, and so much has come out since.
But I mean, it still
But
has
it is no. It
stood the test.
I will
of
say
time.
it's a huge movie that's culturally like entering the zeitgeist.
No matter what the nominations
Yeah.
it gets,
Yeah, it'll still have, and it's gonna probably become a whole fucking empire. Of
Same with One
movies.
Battle, it's just the cultural
My
cornerstone.
favorite movie of the year.
Schwepp. It's gonna.
I haven't seen Marty Supreme.
I haven't either.
I just came out.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
2 days ago. I might see it before the year ends because I have my birthday rewards. A list. I'm an A-lister, man.
Do you get points for your birthday?
I do. I think you get a free popcorn and soda or some shit.
I should check that out.
I'm gonna take advantage of that.
It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be better than One Battle.
You know what me and Chris were saying
that?
a couple podcasts ago, since they did the Smashing Machine, and then they did this. The Safdies separated.
Right.
They divorced. The Safdies divorced to do their own movies, but it seems like Marty Supreme is catching all the glory.
Well, I think it's just. I think Josh. People are saying this.
Is he the talent?
Josh has the sauce.
Benny has the face. He's.
Well, Benny's a fantastic actor.
Benny's a great actor.
Have you seen Good Time?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you've seen that.
It's honestly. I was impressed. I thought he had does he have Down syndrome or is he?
Oh, in the movie?
Or is he just autistic?
I
don't want to touch the subject. Actually.
I don't want to speak for what's his name? I forgot his name.
It's been a while, but anyway, I thought I believed it so much because he played that role so well.
Dude, his voice.
Yes,
the shit he does with his voice is so good.
Literally everything to do with that character he nails so much. Where I was good. It's like how they casted for Begonia. That guy actually.
Oh, he's actually
has autism.
Yeah,
but he's great. He's a great actor, and he played that role.
What'd you think of that one?
I liked Begonia. I did.
I liked it too.
I think it was very predictable. I know a lot of people were saying that. It seems like you kind of knew where it was gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shocked when he exploded. That was. I'm spoiling movies. He shall not be named. Who am I talking about? You don't even know. But I liked it. I like Emma Stone.
What was that whole thing with Stavros where it's I'm sorry what I did to you when I was.
Oh my god! Yeah.
What was that?
I think they're implying some abuse of some kind.
But it's why is that there? I don't know.
Because I think it was to show he's kind of a piece of shit.
Mm.
And
deserves
what happens to him in the movie, which I guess adds to the comedy of it. The movie was pretty funny.
Did Jesse Plemons deserve what he?
Yes.
You think?
The way he does. The room they find at the end.
Oh right.
Yeah, he does deserve it.
I have a hot take.
Oh,
this year's. You're not gonna agree with me.
Okay.
Some of my friends.
What if I do?
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
I think my favorite movie of this year is One Battle, but I think the best.
Easy.
I think the.
Sorry. Go, keep going.
I think the best movie of the year is Eddington.
Interesting. Because
that I've seen. I haven't seen. So.
Yes. I liked Eddington. I didn't love it, just because I think I didn't know what the movie was gonna be, and
it is. He.
I think he does a brilliant job of making a contemporary Western, because Westerns are not done much, and they're always the same. Every Western is the same. It's a period piece in a different time. This was interesting because, I think it really does show how much it felt like the Wild West in 2020,
Yeah.
That was a year where everybody was kind of against each other, which is kind of what a Western's all about,
Yeah.
And I loved that. I just think the viewing experience, I was a little... there were moments where I'm a little underwhelmed.
Okay.
And I think maybe I just had the bar really high.
Yeah.
For myself, because I love all his other movies.
He does bloat. His movies are getting more and more bloated.
Yes.
Dude, he packs a lot of stuff in there.
Beau is Afraid, most bloated one he's ever done. But I love that movie. I do love that movie. There are sequences though I'm like, holy
it's grown on me.
Shit. Yeah, it's grown on me too.
Oh, you don't like the animated sequence, right? You think it goes on too long?
So long. Yeah, I like when he's animated, he lives a whole life, and then his kids visit him, but it's not real, but it is.
Yeah.
It was oh my god, this is taking forever. The ending is crazy too.
Oh, it's nuts.
I like what he does. I just think I can't. I won't say you're wrong. I don't fully disagree.
What's your
Well, I think my personal One Battle After Another. I was just rewatching that when I was here. I was on TV.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
It's still great. I just think everything about that. It's one of those movies that don't come out very often. They're just so thrilling and so funny and so dark and then so relevant. Like it has everything going for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's oddly so well timed. It kind of scares me. Like, did he know something? Like, how did this go about? But anyway, it's my favorite movie this year. I think if I'm to speak objectively here of movie of the year, I mean, honestly, Sinners would probably be the movie of the year.
That's a good pick.
Just because I think generally it's very well received and loved, and it was very smart,
very
well done, and it's gonna become such a huge thing, you know, like.
Sinners
out from this, they're gonna make a universe probably. No, people think that.
I hope he doesn't do that. I really hope.
I think they're already talking about making another one. But I mean, this movie's great on its own.
Yes, it'll always stand alone.
We need to bring back more standalone things.
This is what that was. Hopefully,
I like Weapons a lot. Actually, that's a good one to bring up.
Weapons was good.
Weapons was good. I think it's a good contender for like a comedy or a horror. Do they do horror? Do they do a genre for horror movies anymore?
That's where I felt like that one dragged. Because with the perspective thing. I think it just did it too many times. You know,
I understand. Yeah, but you would say Eddington didn't drag a bit?
There were parts where I felt like the stuff with the pedophilia, I was like, why is this in here? But then I talked to my friend, and he was like, you're just not on Twitter enough. And I was like...
it's like, I don't want to be on Twitter.
Exactly. But seeing where he's coming from... Yeah, it really filled out a lot of the
You mean Ari Aster?
Yeah, Ari Aster.
Yeah, did you hear he had different accounts on Twitter? Yeah, he had different algorithms, and he was He was going through like loopholes and rabbit holes, and I was like, that's really cool. I like
research. Yeah,
I watched the interview with him and Bill Hader.
I saw that one too.
I love both of them.
You love Bill Hader?
Nerdy white guys.
I didn't after that interview. I didn't realize how nervous and anxious of a guy Bill Hader was.
Dude, I mean, that's the funny thing now because he's become kind of a poster boy for anxiety.
Yeah.
Like in pop culture, like in entertainment, but it's strange because he does not. Seems very confident whenever I see him.
Like on SNL, he was.
He killed. I mean, but
he's funny, Stefan.
Oh yeah, Stefan. I'm just anything he did on there usually brought it, you know. And Barry, it's like my favorite show.
Really?
One of them.
I think that show kind of flopped at the end, I'm going to be honest.
But you can't see where they're going. This is kind of like an Eddington conversation with Barry, because you know how the show went from like comedic, very like punchy jokes, very like snappy, very like goofy, and then it got super dark and kind of there's a bit of horror elements at the end.
Watching some of his interviews though, like because Bill kind of took over. Like as the director,
directed all the episodes of the last season,
and he talks about like how he just wants to do fan service, and it kind of
really
because he originally had something with NoHo Hank, and it's where he's like it doesn't really make sense, but he just wanted to do it because he thought the fans would like it.
Well, I think you do get a lot of studio pushback when you make a movie, like. If there's a certain thing that might displease, especially HBO, like, come on.
I think A24 is letting Ari Aster do a lot of stuff that...
They're giving him so much money.
Because he made, Hereditary, Midsummer, just, one of the two most successful.
I mean...
A year apart.
Yeah, crazy. And they're, like, very well-known, established movies within culture right now. Like, horror movie-wise.
Oh, yeah.
He's, like, known as, like a modern like visionary for horror right now. Like he's making horror more interesting because
definitely
we've been getting a lot of slop recently in the horror genre, which I understand why like it's refreshing to see his movies because they come from real movies, like
one podcast episode of yours I didn't watch fully was the Black Phone one because I didn't watch the movie. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it.
I totally understand why you wouldn't watch it, and we didn't really think about how specific it is. Like it's such.
I didn't see the first.
We
one.
Literally only did it because we did a bunch of jokes. We would talk about Black Phone and Ethan Hawke and stuff, and then we were like, wouldn't it be funny if we just did a whole episode devoted to the new movie? And so we were like, why? Yeah, why not? But then I noticed like people would who listen would text me and talk to me and be like, it was hard to watch only because I just didn't know the movie.
Right.
But I heard someone say that it was entertaining to hear us talk about the movie because we were making fun of the movie essentially, you know.
I skipped
So,
ahead to your like. I like the little pitch idea. where they
oh
just-
god, yeah, that was fun. It was hard though because we were gonna start. We were like gonna brainstorm it on air, and we were like, no, wait, that's gonna be really boring and probably like nothing will come. So we had to like take a break to like actually try to like form something. So we
Like,
had
write
like a
something up.
jumping off point,
Right.
but it was terrible ideas. I wonder if they would take them though. Like if there's some
Oh,
like
they would slurp
some
that
like
shit up.
intern at fucking I don't know. Not
Is that
I thought it was
Blumhouse?
Blumhouse.
Is it
I
not
don't know,
Blumhouse?
but somewhere, yeah, where Scott Derrickson is he the director? He did
I
like
don't know.
Sinister, but he's scalping the internet to find ideas, and he sees our podcast, and then he's like, "Oh, I like that idea where
Hmm.
you know this one girl is haunted by the Black Phone Man, and then he uses her as a vessel to kill the other people from the first movie." But anyway,
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze.
I know I was like, "How rude."
Let me just get up. Let's just stop.
Let's just cut.